Leo, how are you? We're going to get started on your tarot reading for the month of April. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Let's begin by choosing a tarot deck. And I am using the After Tarot, for those of you that care to know. I just got done with Aries and I used the Before Tarot for them. There's a collection of these. I think it's like 4 of them. There's the Before Tarot, the After Tarot, the In Between Tarot. And there's another one. I can't think of the name. They're pretty cool. So they all have a theme. They have the same art. They look the same. And this one focuses on, like, if you could think, like here, you see the full? This is after. So this is after the full, jumps or falls off the cliff. That would be what happens after he's hanging from it. So let's see. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the sign of Leo. Holy Spirit, what insight, what foresight do we have for the zodiac sign of Leo this time around? All right, let's see. All right. Let's see. We have the Sun card, and then we have the Two of Cups, and it's reversed. Okay. And then we have the Ten of Swords. All right, so there's just okay. Leo, there is so much light to draw upon right now. There's so much joy that you can find in your present circumstances. There absolutely is. For many of you, there is a relationship, there's a connection with this Two of Cups reversed that is not in the best standing. With this Ten of Swords, it tells me that there's somebody here that is not doing so well because of that. For many of you, there is a relationship, a connection here that has ended, or whatever's happening, between you and another person. It's something that is incredible. It's difficult and it's hard. At the very least, there is somebody that is having a difficult time with this. This could certainly be you, my dear Leo, or it could be the other person involved. The Ten of Swords talks about just, something just being like over. It's overkill. So for many of you, this is something that is very clear, like it's done and it's over with. Or however, it's clear that this relationship is not the same anymore. And with the Ten of Swords, I feel like it took a long time for this perhaps to be recognized, or it took a long time to get here. Because again, this is just like overkill. There is a level of acceptance here of what has happened. But again, I keep hearing because of the overkill, like this, for many of you, I'm hearing this should have happened. It should have happened before. It should have happened before already. But, it was prolonged for many of you. With the Sun card, I feel like for the majority of you that I'm connecting with, this is somebody that you're still in good terms with. You're still in good terms with this person, or if not, like, I'm not saying you're like in the best you guys have ever been, but there's still a lot of love. There's still a strong connection here with the Sun card. And these two people, I just feel like they share something very special. We have the Four of Wands. Maybe this is somebody that you live with. Or this is somebody that you still, okay, have maintained a relationship with. This is a relationship, a connection that's important, that you are trying to maintain in good standing despite, what is going on between the both of you. Again, I feel like you both understand that, things are not the same, that things are over, but that you guys still love each other and care for one another. I feel like the both of you are trying to find, you're trying to find joy as much as you can out, right now. Okay, so this is what we have going on. Okay, Leo. There's a lot of support with this Four of Wands between these two people. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. We have the Four of Pentacles, and then here we have the Death. Death is there. And it's pretty much coming around to tell this one dude, like, hey, like, it's time to give it up, right? It looks like it's the Four of Pentacles. And the Four of Pentacles holds on. The Four of Pentacles holds on, and Death is here saying, well, you got to let that go. And this one's like, I'm not ready. So I do see someone that is, finding it maybe a little bit hard to release and let go. Maybe this is the both of you. One of you is wanting to hold on, maybe a little bit longer. If not, okay, if it's not that, there's one that is is just holding on to the old ways, however that resonates. It's holding on to old ways that they now need to release. When there's something there's some change happening here with the Death card. For many of you, it's the end of a relationship or something that is just not, the same anymore. What that, when that happens, especially, when you've been with somebody for a really long time, you get used to doing certain things. And that's the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles could be something that you get used to. It could be things that you got used to, things that you got comfortable with. And especially, if this is a long-term relationship, it's going to be hard to, come out of those things. Oh, well, I'm used to doing this. It's going to take me a little bit of time to be able to, stop doing that. Oh, I can't call you this anymore. Oh, I can't do this anymore. Like, okay, it's just, I know I need to let that go. And I know that it's over. I just got used to it, is what I'm hearing. I just got used to it. Okay, let's put this in. So that's pretty much the overall, energy. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about this. Give me insight, foresight into the situation so that, Leo can, get some clarity about, what's happening, what's going to be happening. Let's see. We have that same card. We have the Four of Pentacles. One more. we have the, okay, that wanted to come out. We have the Strength card, and then we have the Ace of Swords, and then we have the Justice card. All right, guys, look, here we have somebody, you know, that is really holding on, to anything that they can hold on to. And then with the Strength card reversed, you see how they're hugging that lion, and they're like, for many of you, this is somebody feeling this way about you, like somebody doesn't really want to let you go, you know. This is also, you know, somebody seeing you, you're seeing somebody this way, like, you know, I know you're having a hard time with this, right? You see that? It's like, I'm holding on to this, and the Death's like, okay, like, you gotta let it go. You got, and you know, it looks like the Death too is talking to it, like, okay, dude, like, not necessarily negotiating, but they're giving giving this dude some time, like, come on, all right, you gotta let it go. And this guy's like, okay, you can hold on to it for a little bit longer, but you know, you gotta let it go already. And then this Strength card here is like, well, you know, if it's the you know, if you're this Death card, my dear, if you're this Death, right, then, you know, this Strength card is representative of you being compassionate, you being understanding and loving, okay, towards this other person. Yeah, absolutely. Now, for others of you, that's you, Leo, right here. Like, you know what? I don't really want to let this go. I'm not ready for that yet. You know, I'm not ready for that yet. I feel like somebody is understanding of that, and they see that, and they're being very gentle with you. And with the Justice and the Ace of Swords, I feel like here we have a situation where everybody just wants to do the right thing. Everybody just wants to, you know, everybody just wants to do the right thing. With the Ace of Swords, there's an eagle, and the eyes are covered. So that is something that is standing out to me. What is this Ace of Swords? So right now I heard, like, Justice is blind. Isn't, like, Justice is blind, right? Look, this one is blind. So yeah, guys, you know, this reminds me of the reading I just did for Aries. Justice is blind. I'm getting a couple of things from this, guys. You know, I do feel like I don't feel like you or anyone here is blinded, or they're unable to see what is happening or going on. Not that anything bad is happening, or good necessarily, bad or good. But I do feel like somebody is, look, yeah, and then here's this Two of Swords, which I'm seeing it as the Two of Swords can be turning the blind eye. So I do see somebody turning, excuse me, I'm getting like a cough attack. My throat is like itching. I see someone turning the blind eye. And again, I feel like it's this Death, right? Where the Death is just comes in and says, okay, look, hey, you know, give it up. And this one's like, no. And then this one's like, let me just hold on to it a little, you know, longer. And it's like, okay. That right there, guys, I'm just getting the vibe that there's things being overlooked there. There's things being overlooked there. You see, we have this person there that is blindfolded, and they're like, I'm not seeing this. And this is representative of just, you know, two people that have opposing opinions or forces. And this person is just, you know, overlooking that Ace of Swords. So, you know, there is things here that are being overlooked, guys. I don't necessarily see that it's a good or a bad thing, but with the justice card, I feel like what this is saying is, look, just make sure just that if whatever is happening here is fair. I'm hearing there could be a tendency to overlook some things, to overlook or to turn the blind eye, okay, on some things just because, excuse me, just because because you're trying to, take it easy on someone. Now, this could also, if this is you, my dear Leo, in this Four of Pentacles, it's saying to you, to be careful not to be unfair. I guess this is just what it's saying. It's like, look, here we have a sensitive situation, and with this Strength card, I feel like there's a lot of there's love, there's compassion here for for one another's. Yeah, absolutely. And for that reason, there could be a tendency maybe to let things go on for too long, right? To let things go on for a little too long. For Four of Pentacles. Just keep that in mind. Oh, my eye. Uh-oh, something is in my eye. Hold on, guys. I'm back, Leo. Something got in my eye. Maybe it was an eyelash. I'm not sure. I didn't get it. There was something in there. It feels a lot better now. It's funny, right? I feel like it's somehow connected to this Ace of Swords here. And again, like I can't. You're like turning the blind eye. Very symbolic. Maybe, there is wanting to avoid, maybe I'm hearing disagreements, maybe wanting to avoid disagreements, confrontation. Could be a reason why someone else could, be turning the blind eye here on certain things. With the Justice, it's important, okay? It's very important to make sure that everything is justified here and that everything is fair. I'm hearing, so Leo, just this justice is very important. Okay, this justice is very important. I'm hearing it's okay to turn the blind eye here and there. Maybe in the beginning, as you let maybe someone or something, just to let someone get, not necessarily get the point, but to give someone some time at first to be ready to release, to let go, to accept whatever. It's okay. That's okay. Justice. But be careful, okay? As long as you're not, this doesn't go on for too long. And don't mistake that. Don't make the mistake of confusing, compassion with this here, with this Two of Swords and this Ace of Swords, which is, hold on, guys. Like right now, I'm getting like, I'm getting like incredibly confused. So I feel like this is a symptom that many of you are. You see the eye, my eye just started, I couldn't open my eye. Look at this eagle. I couldn't find anything in it. I'm sure there was something there. I just didn't see it. And this Two of Swords, guys, like both of these cards talk about, like, you know, not seeing clearly. And it's not seeing clearly. It's not really the thing. It's purposely. It's not about not seeing clearly. It's about purposely choosing to neglect or to just bypass, you know, overlook something. I'm hearing don't do that. Just because you know, are trying to avoid some sort of disagreement or confrontation, or you're trying to avoid, you know, a situation that's uncomfortable for you. You know, don't do that. And, you know, many of you may think, you know, you could be thinking, well, I'm just taking it easy on them. You know, this is me being compassionate. Like, I'm overlooking that because I'm showing them compassion. I mean, but, you know, there's a thin line here with this Justice card, guys. There's a delicate balance here. Okay? Where it's like you have to know, right? It's like, think about it like this. There needs to be a delicate balance here. You need to know when, okay, when you're being compassionate towards someone because, you know, they just need some, you know, extra support or whatever. And then, you know, you need to know when you are like, when you are turning the blind eye or allowing something, you know, to happen because, you know, you just don't want to, you know, confront this person about it. And it could be, maybe it's not that this person is being mean. You know, it could be, you know, again, it's all in connection to this. If somebody's just having a hard time doing something. Somebody's having a hard time doing something. And it's like, you know that. And because of that, you could take it like, it's not like taking it easy. Yeah, well, let's just say you take it too easy on them and you let too much fly. I hope that makes sense. Just look, there's a delicate balance here, guys. You know, there's a delicate balance. Yes, when you're trying to be compassionate with somebody and you're just trying to, you know, give them some time and you're understanding with them, right? With this Four of Pentacles here, you see how they're holding on to that? The Death's like, okay, dude, gotta let it go. And then this Strength card is representative of patience. So it's like, okay, it's okay to be patient, meaning that there's going to be times where, you know, you are going to say, okay, fine, you know, this is happening or that's happening. Okay, like I'll let that happen, or I'll let that fly, or I'll continue to do this because I'm understanding about you and about this or that, and I understand this is hard, and like I get it. Like, okay, like fine, that could go on, continue for a little bit longer. Okay, right? And then over here we have something that will look the same, but is being done for another reason, right? It's being done for another reason. They look the same, right? They look the same because they're both, you know, in a way, this one is showing a self-restraint. They're showing patience, right? They're being patient. And this could look the same, right? It could you know, be perceived by somebody else, or you, okay, can confuse it with the same thing. Like, I'm just being patient, you know, I'm just letting this go on for a little bit longer just because I'm being understanding or patient with them, or whatever you want to call it. But no, it's not the same thing. They're being done for different reasons. This one is just flat out saying, you know what, I don't want that confrontation, or I don't want to have that conversation, or I don't want to be put in this position, or I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that, or whatever. But they look the same. I'm hearing there's a delicate balance here. This also says be careful, right? Because there's somebody here that could, I don't want to say take advantage, okay? You know, there doesn't see anybody taking advantage here. But if you could think about it, it's like this Death has a job to do. right? Let's just say that they have a roster, they have, of people to visit that day. And it's like before the day's over, I need to make sure that this list, like that I've, collected all this, yeah, that I've collected all these people or all these things. And well, here comes death, and it's like, okay, look, I'm looking at my time. Well, I only have 2 calls left, and the day did go by a little bit early, so I still have some time here to give you, this doesn't happen all the time, but hey, I'm being understanding, there's something about you, whatever. Fine, I'll let you hold on to it, but look, I'll give you 5 more minutes. Okay, fine, I'll give you, 30 more minutes. And then it's like, okay, look, I already gave you I gave you 5 minutes, I gave you 10 minutes, I gave you 15, I gave you an hour. You really have to let it go. And then that's the problem there. And then this one's like, well, no, well, guess what? Now death is running late. Now, guess what? This situation here, death being compassionate and understanding towards this person, it's affecting them. And guess what? This one's not being compassionate and considerate towards death's, schedule, right? So is that kind of predicament here? However that resonates, okay? Like keep that in mind, okay? All right. So future. I feel like that was love or relationship, friendship, whatever. I could be family as well. Tell me about Leo career. Let's just look into career. Career. What's happening in career, work, or in any other matter. We have the 10 of Wands. I feel like many of you are just you're exhausted. I feel like that's the death, right? That's the death card. That's the death card. It's like, oh man, I'm tired. It's like I really just I need to get this done. Many of you're exhausted, my dear Leo. We have the Queen of Wands. Like right now, look, here we see someone that is exhausted, 10 of Wands. They're overworked, they're exhausted, and then right there we have the Queen of Wands. This person looks discouraged, doesn't it, in the 10 of Wands? And the Queen of Wands is an incredibly inspiring individual, very uplifting. So this is work, guys. With this Queen of Wands, I feel like what this is saying is like get inspired when it comes to work. Get inspired. Maybe you have a lot, going on in your life. There's a lot weighing you down. There's a lot stressing you out. Maybe, yeah. And with this Queen of Wands, I feel like it's saying, no matter how hard it has been, it's time, okay, to lift yourself up. Because it's the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands says that it's not going to get any worse. It's not going to get any harder. You've already been through you've been through the hardest part. For many of you, you're experiencing like a burnout. Yeah, and look, with the King of Cups, it could be just a burnout on so many levels. Look at this King of Cups. They look exhausted. They look tired, like, oh my God. Like they can't even deal with themselves, right? Like I can't even deal with myself. This is you in work. Emotionally, I feel like you just feel weighed down. You're feeling very tired. You've done a lot, and maybe you haven't experienced maybe this hasn't changed. It's been like this for a while, and you're feeling, you're just feeling tired, and you just need something to like pick you up and, to just energize you. Like it's just hard to just, feel happy about work for many of you. I feel like that's going to change, guys, especially so with this Queen of Wands being here. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Tell me about what, Leo can expect to come from this. What can Leo expect to come from this, Holy Spirit? We have the Seven of Cups, and then we have the King of Swords. Okay, these are quite a bit of people. Look at that. We have the King of Cups, we have the King of Swords, and then we have the King of Pentacles. These are all people at work. These are all people at work. Okay. There is something. Let me get one more card for this Seven of Cups. You're exhausted. Maybe there's something you've been waiting, a lot for. You've been waiting for something for a long time, and maybe you're feeling like you're just like, maybe I should just give up on this. Which is just catching a break for many of you could be. You've been really working yourself very hard. You worked very hard. You've done a whole lot, maybe for in your position for your job, for whoever you work with, and you're just like you're just tired for many of you, and you need something to compensate for that, to energize you, right? With this Queen of Wands, I feel like you have shown interest, okay, desire to want to better yourself. I see you as somebody that, that is very capable. I see you being, you're seen as somebody that is trusted, and I feel like you're someone that is knowledgeable and that people look up to, or at least people look at you and they see someone that takes care of their things, or they do their job. And in fact, I feel like you do it, you do it with optimism. Yeah, you do it with optimism. You guys have been doing a lot. Look at that Ten of Wands. This person's like, oh my God. But look, this Queen of Wands has a smile on their face. Yeah, for many of you, you do a lot. You do a lot at work. And maybe people just look at you as somebody that can just handle it. And you are, because you can handle it. But gosh, I'm hearing that doesn't mean I'm a robot. Like, I get tired. And well, you're emotionally, again, we saw that beginning stuff. There's other things going on in your life which are going to, make you feel they're going to drain you even more. With these Seven of Cups and then this King of Swords, there's somebody here there's somebody at work that is undecided, that has a lot of options and decisions, and they're kind of like trying to put all of that into perspective. This is somebody that you work with. They don't fully have all the answers. They don't have full, clarity yet. They know that there is a choice here with the Lovers that they need to make. And I feel like it's affects you in some kind of way, which is why it's here. Yeah, and then we have the Page of Swords, and then we have the Three of Pentacles, and then we have the Nine of Cups. Okay, this is good news that you're going to receive, guys. Yes, this is good news. This is receiving good news. You see that communication in regards to work, and then we have this Nine of Cups. So this is in connection to this person, this King of Swords. The King of Swords, I'm just seeing it as somebody that at work right now that is in a position to find a solution of some sort. And with the Seven of Cups, I feel like they've been trying to make a choice here. And with the Lovers, I feel like the choice that they're going to make favors you. And here we have the Page of Swords. We have the Three of Pentacles, receiving communication in regards to your job, or in regards to just something connected to work. And with the Nine of Cups, it's something very favorable. It's something that what this one needs. It's like, this is what I've been working very hard for. Thank you very much. It's here. That's what it is. Yeah, you're going to receive good news, guys. There's a decision here that's going to be made that is going to benefit you. it wasn't an easy decision, by the way. These are options and choices. So maybe some of you were, you know, maybe it was between you and another person. Maybe you were in some kind of position like that at work, where you wanted some, to do something or an opportunity. If it's not an opportunity, just something, at work that, you had to be chosen for. I feel like that is what we have here. Yeah, this person is thinking, like this King of Swords is like, what do I do? And then here's the Lovers. Okay, I know what choice I have to make. So this is also a choice, guys. This is like the Lovers is a head-to-heart decision. So here we have a situation where, and the King of Swords is the perfect one, guys, to make a decision here, because this is a work setting. And in a work setting, you need someone like the King of Swords to make a decision, who is able to remove themselves emotionally and make the right decision. So for many of you, maybe there was a choice between you and another person that, maybe the King of Swords liked, or that was their friend, because I saw a Six of Cups there. Yeah, this is a head-to-heart decision. So it's like, what do I do? Do I listen to my heart and choose this person because I like them? We've hung out together, or do I choose this other person over here because they're the right one for the job? Yeah, this is choosing the right one for the job. This King of Swords, because that's what the King of Swords does. They remove themselves emotionally, and then look at this. You see how this angel up here has a sword? Yeah, that is, okay, I need to make the best decision here. Not the one that, makes me feel like, I can't choose you because I like you, because, we hang out together or whatever. For many of you, I'm choosing Leo. And if you do hang out with them, they're choosing you anyway, because it's like, you're the one. Well, for many of you, that is right for whatever this is. Now we have the King of Pentacles, and then we have the Eight of Swords, and then we have this Knight of Swords. Interesting. You see all these kings here? So these are people of influence, okay? We have three kings on the table? Yeah, these are people of influence. I also feel like we have a situation here at work, guys, where the King of Swords has a lot to, consider. And all of these could be like different kings, different opinions, or like this, or that. All right, and then here we have a King of Cups that for many of you is representative of somebody that, is not, they're not like happy with you. Yeah, I'm seeing that's somebody that's not happy with you, but I don't feel like it has anything to do with you not doing your job, because let me tell you, this person does their job. In fact, they do a little too much. What's up with this King of Cups? What did I say? Five of Wands. What did I say? I'm like, this King of Cups doesn't like you. So there's like these are people of influence here. This King of Cups for many of you is somebody that and it has everything. It's personal for many of you, because it's the King of Cups. This is personal. And it's the Five of Wands, which is competition. So there's somebody here that was like not favoring you. And it's for personal reasons. And with the Five of Wands, they are like in competition with you. If not in competition, this is just somebody that just opposes you, and who is making things challenging for you. Now here with this King of Pentacles and then the Eight of Swords, this is another person of influence here at work, or that is of influence this time around for whatever reason. Yeah, King of Pentacles, and then we have the Eight of Swords. And then we have the Knight of Swords. Tell me about this Eight of Swords, Holy Spirit. Tell me more about this. I'm seeing this as somebody that is purposely like information has been kept from you purposely. There's been information that has purposely been kept from you to secure somebody's position. So this is the King of Pentacles, okay? This is somebody who, wants to secure whatever it is that they have. And with the Eight of Swords, because of that, okay, they have been, keeping you in the dark about some things. And this is a person that you regularly talk to. Do you see? They're talking to them like, yeah, blah, 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 blah. Or, I don't know what's going on in that department, or I don't know what's going on over there, but and it's like, this is a person that gives you like information. You see this, like that you talk to this person, but they don't tell you everything. And they keep you in the dark about a lot of things, about the happenings or what's going on. And that's because, look, with this Knight of Swords, they're doing this to they don't want you to intervene. You're not intervening, okay, but it's like they want to get you out of the way forcibly. You see, this Knight of Swords is very aggressive, and they're not playing fair. I'm seeing it that way right now. Knight of Swords, and you see how they're pushing this one, like, move. They're pushing. This person has you talk to this person, and they keep things from you. And I'm hearing they word their things a certain way to keep you in the dark, to keep you guessing, or to make you feel like, to make you feel like your situation maybe is worse than it is, to keep you, confined, to keep you limited in what it is that you can do. Yeah, this person right here, they say and they do things, and the information they give you is to limit and restrict you. And here with this Knight of Swords, this is a person that they're being aggressive. Meaning, right, that they're playing dirty, right? They are, and they are doing, when people, they're forcibly trying to get you out of the way by doing this. We have the Page of Pentacles. This is someone that was trying to get you out of the way. It's not happening. Here we have this Page of Pentacles, which it's like an offer, something that is being given. And there's this little dwarf here that's like, thank you. And guys, I love dwarves. Dwarves are incredibly hardworking. And they are excellent craftsmen, okay? The work that dwarves produce it's just top notch. The dwarves, they create great work. Whatever the dwarves, what the work that they produce, it's just the best. Like they're known, like in mythology, they're known to create weapons, for example, and they create some of the best weapons. The best and most beautiful, and whose quality, okay, is just unmatched by anything else out there. So you see, I'm seeing this as you, Leo. You're like this dwarf. You're the person that is going to take, for many of you, this project or whatever we have here. You're the one, that is going to turn, right, this Ace of Pentacles into something beautiful, something more. This dwarf here, who has expertise, or again, who just has that, has what it takes to, handle and whatever we have here. And then look, we have this Nine of Pentacles. That's you. For many of you, this is an opportunity, something that you're just suited for. I'm hearing it's not, nobody's giving you anything. This is just about the best person for the job. 9 of Pentacles, and it's the dwarf. For many of you, it's you. And then here we have this 7 of Pentacles. I'm telling you, the 7 of Pentacles, I'm seeing it as somebody that that's this person. It could be a couple of people. Look, just as I said, it could be a couple of people. Yeah. This 7 of Swords is, we have the 5 of Pentacles, and then we have the 6 of Pentacles. Something that I want to just tell you is, before I close the reading, is just know your worth, okay? You're the right person. You're the best person for this job. Know your worth. Don't cut yourself short. Make sure that you're being, paid fairly, not just what you deserve. 6 of Pentacles and the 5 of Pentacles. Here we have the 7 of Swords, and then we have this one walking into this trap here. Just remember that, guys. There could be a lot of self-interest here. And something it is that you should know is that you're the perfect person for this. So long as you know that, make sure that whatever exchange happens here, maybe whatever you get paid for, whatever you're going to get from this, make sure that it is that it's fair, that it's what you deserve, and that it's not less, okay, than what maybe you were expecting. I'm hearing. However that resonates. All right. Let me just do one more, because I feel that needs, okay, just something that you want to leave my dear Leo with in regards to this situation there, in regards to this work situation. Something you want to leave Leo with, just anything, Holy Spirit, something you want to tell Leo. Just one card, Holy Spirit, just one card. Something maybe that they should look out for, something that they should keep in mind about what we have here, so that they know to make the right decision, or they just know what's happening and where they stand, so they could have perspective and clarity of mind. We have the Strength card. I feel like it's saying be patient. Be patient. That's it. Just be patient. Yeah, because there we have, like, definitely with the 5 of Wands, some negative interference a little bit. It's just saying be patient. That's it. Right now, okay, with this 5 of Wands, you could be feeling like this. Yeah, we saw that 10 of Wands, like, oh, this sucks. This sucks. You're discouraged, you're disillusioned, and it's like, this is just never going to get, better. This sucks. No, with this High Priestess, I feel like it's saying, no. There's a lot that's happening that is not being said because the High Priestess doesn't speak. You need to listen to your intuition. Listen, okay? Just listen and be very aware of your intuition and your gut feelings, guys. Because obviously there we have some people around you that, they have, self-interest, and there's a lot of self-interest. Just remember that. Trust your gut intuition, okay? With the Strength card, is saying just be patient. That's all you have to do. Be patient and let everything unfold, okay? Let everything unfold. Let's see. Let's grab an oracle card. If you want to book a reading with me, guys, you can do so by going to the link down below in the description box. It's going to take you to Votre where you could book a private reading with me. I am accepting 30-minute readings again. I had stopped for a little while. It was a little over 3 months, I believe, maybe 6 months. I don't know. I stopped for a little while, but I'm taking personal readings again. And if you're interested, you can book one online right now on my website, VotreVoyageTarot.com. All right, let's see, Holy Spirit, a closing message for my dear Leo. Closing message, Holy Spirit. I am seeing a leaf clover right now. Patience. What did I tell you was your message? Just look, it's just a matter of time. Let that all clear up. You saw that King of Swords. There's somebody there that needs to make a decision, and they're being like bombarded with just a bunch. There's a lot of things that they have to just kind of like take in. That King of Swords is going to make the right decision. They're going to make the right decision, which just means that they're going to listen, okay, to their higher self. That King of Swords listens, okay, takes everything in, but at the end of the day, they make their own decisions. Patience, slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Many of you could be thinking, gosh, this sucks, and they're doing this crap again to me. That could, again, affect your mood at work or whatever. And I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to do that. Oh, I'm just going to leave that sit there, blah, whatever. I don't care. No, look, patience. Slow down, change your attitude, and clear your mind. Look, Chariot, charge ahead with confidence, stay strong and focused. Look, May for many of you is a month of significance. It's right around the corner, guys. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment is yours. Oh my God, that makes me so happy for you guys because of, that energy that we saw there at the beginning, the 10 of Wands and the guy's just there sitting down and I'm like, man, I've worked really hard. Flowers, be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. Be generous is just saying, guys, I'm hearing that you guys are generous people. You're the type of person that just gives it your all. I'm hearing continue to be that, okay? Because that is where your blessings are coming from. Be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. And then here it says, Mountain, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious. I'm telling you guys. Yep. Mountain. Yeah, for many of you, you've been climbing this mountain, but you're right about that peak and you're about to slide down, and that's going to be fun. Mountain, know that you are protected in all of this, okay, as you face challenges, but remain cautious. I'm telling you, there's people there that talk to you and, they don't tell you everything. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. There, for many of you, there's a trip coming up soon. Maybe you should plan a trip, maybe to like the Bahamas or, I don't know, Hawaii or Jamaica, the islands, somewhere nice, a beach. Love surrounds all your connections. Move forward positively in all areas of your life. It just says, look, no matter what's going on in your love life, there's a lot of love that you can draw just from so many things around you and so many people, okay? Love surrounds you in all your connections. There's a lot of love no matter what or how a relationship is with you and another or a group of people, okay? There's a lot of people that love you, okay, that care about you. Move forward positively. Move forward in your life no matter what's happening with a positive mindset, guys. And plain, a journey is indicated either physically or metaphorically. Your life will become more full. So this is just like everything's going to get better, guys. This is what I have for you, Leo. Thank you so much for allowing me to do this reading for you. As always, truly, it was an honor and my pleasure. You guys take care, okay? Bye-bye.